Hello, good people of the world, family, friends, loved ones, and subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. Jerry Lee Hines Sr. here, also known as Jerry Smith. Today I'd like to read about Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks, born 1913, left us in October 2025. She was an American activist in the civil rights movement, best known for her pivotal role in the Montgomery Boys boycott. The United States Congress has honored her as the First Lady of Civil Rights and the mother of the freedom movement. Rosa Parks became an NAACP activist in 1943, participating in several high-profile rights campaigns. On December 1st, 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, Parks rejected bus driver James F. Blake's order to vacate a row of 4 seats in the colored section favor of white female passengers who had complained to the driver once the white section was filled. Parks was not the first person to resist, but segregation. Rosa Parks was not the first person to resist bus segregation, but the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, believed that she was the best candidate for seeing through a court challenge after her arrest for civil disobedience in violating Alabama segregation laws, and she helped inspire the black community to boycott the Montgomery buses for 1 year. The case became bogged down in the state's courts, but the federal Montgomery bus lawsuit, Broder v. Gale, resulted in a November 1956 decision that bus segregation is unconstitutional under the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Rosa Parks' act of defiance and the Montgomery bus boycott became important symbols of the movement. She became an international icon of resistance to racial segregation, and organized and collaborated with civil rights leaders, including Edgar Nixon and Martin Luther King Jr. At that time, Parks was employed as a seamstress at a local department store and was secretary of the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP. She had recently attended the Highlander Folk School, a Tennessee center for training activists for workers' rights and racial equality. Although widely honored in later years, she also suffered for her act. She was fired from her job and received death threats for years afterwards. Shortly after the boycott, she moved to Detroit, where she briefly found similar work. From 1965 to 1988, she served as secretary and receptionist to John Conyers, an African American U.S. representative. She was also active in the Black Power movement and the support of political prisoners in the U.S. After retirement, Parks wrote her autobiography and continued to insist that there were more work to be done in the struggle for justice. She received national recognition, including the NAACP's 1979 Spingarn Medal, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the Congressional Gold Medal, and a posthumous statue in the United States Capitol's National Sanctuary Hall. Upon her death in 2005, she was the first woman to lie in honor in the Capitol Rotunda. California and Missouri commemorate Rosa Parks Day on her birthday, February 4th, while Ohio, Oregon, and Texas commemorated the anniversary of her arrest in December 1st. So Rosa Parks is a legend and a well-known black activist. So many stories that can be told about her. She is one of the first ever to be publicly humiliated for sitting in someone else's seat at the front of the bus. So that's a nice little breakdown on who she were and how she contributed to people of color, also to minorities and people that just wanted equal rights. All right, you guys, there she is, Rosa Parks. All right, thanks for tuning in. Jerry Lee Hines Sr., wishing you all well. Peace.